What's up, beautiful Pisces? I'm here today to bring you your December energy forecast or reading or whatever you want to call it. That was my feed, by the way. um, Whatever you want to call it, we're going to tune into your monthly energy of the month of December. We're going to look a little bit at the overall energy that I'm picking up on, the shadow and the light side of your energy or this month. Then we also will be looking at relationship, work, health, and a little bit of healing to end the message off with. You can use this video reading recording for your sun, moon, or rising, or if you're cross watching for a Pisces loved one, or a child, or a family member, or someone you want to know more about. Don't forget to switch up the roles. This is a general reading, of course, so take what you need and what resonates and release the rest. Because probably not all of this message is going to be for you. And if it is, it will be great. Okay, let's see. We're going to tune in. I'm also going to give you, while I'm shuffling the cards, I'm going to give you the information, channeled information that I got for you when I was tuning into your sign. When I was tuning into your sign, oh, I'm getting goosebumps here. When I was tuning into your sign, it was a really odd visual message that I got for you. I was like, okay, are you really, do you guys really want me to give them this? Like, okay, we're going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. So what I saw was someone fixing you a peanut butter sandwich, partially covered. The peanut butter was only on half of the sandwich. And when they walk to you and gave you the sandwich, they say, well, this is all we got. We run out of the peanut butter. And you looked at them, you smiled, you took the sandwich, you folded it in half, like put it together, you ate it up and said, I can work with whatever you bring me. And the last sentence I did really like, but the peanut butter analogy, I was like, okay, I don't know. But we're just gonna say whatever came true. But when I think about this message, what I'm definitely feeling is I felt like the someone giving the message, giving the sandwich to you was someone being of service. So someone being either a messenger or someone giving you something, maybe giving you some advice or maybe giving you a little bit of a gift or a little bit of a sneak peek into something. And it's going to be just partially. So I feel like you will not have the full perspective of the full message, but I definitely feel like you will create it in a certain way that you can work with it. This also makes me feel like, Pisces, you're a very grateful person this month. You will work with whatever is brought to you. I'm not saying that you should be working with the toxic. I'm not saying that you should be working with the disturbance or the things that are bad for you, but I'm just seeing you making things work. You looking at things with a different perspective. You not looking at the glass as being half full or half empty, but you just looking at the fact there is a glass and I can work with that glass. I can pour extra water in it. I can do whatever I need to do in order to make it work. That was what the energy that I was picking up on for you. Sorry, I had to listen in for a little bit. I heard some very loud music on the background. So, looking at the energy of Pisces, what do I need to tell my beautiful Pisces friends? What's the theme, the energy here? Okay, what I got for you, beautiful Pisces, is compassion. I really like this card. Do you see how it reflects? It also looks a little bit like the death card. Looking at it like this, like it looks like a skull. And there are some leaves on it growing on there. But what this card is actually telling me when it comes to your month, beautiful Pisces, is that I feel like something may be rebirthed, something may be changing, something may be shifting, and I feel like you will be having new profound ways of compassion, new ways of perceiving the situation, both for yourself but also for other people that you are connected with. I definitely feel like you are able to see things from a different perspective, like I said, and you will be working with the glass instead of judging it by if it's full or if it's not full. You will be like, aha, there's a glass, I can work with it. And I see you doing this without a doubt. So this, like, you were not mocking, or you were not like, oh my god, what happened, why did I, or complaining, why did you bring me a half-ass sandwich? accomplish. No, it was none of that energy. It was all about, okay, and whoop, you did it, and almost without thinking, and you just went with it. And I definitely feel for you, this will be a month where you will be using your compassion, your skills in a new type of way. You will be upgrading your mindset for some of y'all. This means the way you're looking at yourself, the way you're looking at life, the way you're looking at things. Because when I look at the situation, I kind of gave you the analogy of the glass. I look at the glass as life. Yeah? I look at the glass as life. And if you're looking at the what's in there, like most people do, you have a certain limited way of thinking. When you look at it as you have been doing in my analogy, in my vision, not analogy but vision, I saw you doing what you needed to do with what you got. So you had some perspective that some people might not have yet. So when you're walking across some sort of obstacle or challenge, I really want to ask you to take a step back and let things transform in a natural cause and matter, and have compassion for your human side. That's also what I want to say. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to, even though you are very strong, and okay, we're talking about a peanut butter sandwich. You don't have to be strong or crying about a peanut butter sandwich, really. But I felt like you were very strong in the energy. You were very sturdy. You were really there, and you were not disappointed, and you were not like none of that energy. So I definitely feel like some of you might because when I started, I spilled some of my water when I started to record your message. So I definitely feel some of you need to spill some of your emotions. Some of you need to let some of your emotions out, and be compassionate about what you're feeling. Be compassionate about the way it comes out, and know that you have the glass, you hold the key, and you can make it work. Yes, that's what I got for you. So now I'm going to look at your light side and your shadow side, beautiful Pisces. Light being the parts of this month or of your energy that you can look at as a higher self, as conscious mind, as the things you are aware of, the things you perceive as favorable. And when I'm looking at the shadow side, I'm looking at the parts of your life or energy or world or months that are in the subconscious area that you might not be aware of, that are beneath the surface, that are from ego, or that you don't really like. Oh, I got these two. I'm going to take two. So, what I got for you when I looked at the light energy. The card we got is weight showing. Weight showing, and we got a 9 and a 5 here. So I definitely feel like you might have had some challenges last month with the 5 energy coming up, and also the 9 energy here. I kind of feel like you had some issues and some challenges when it came to moving forward, when it came to, I kind of feel also connection, because we see these two hands trying to reach one another, and I kind of feel like they are like cut off, or they are like, maybe it's like some sort of gloves, but I kind of feel like they're trying to reach one another, and it's not really working the way they want it to, or the way it should be. So it might be you trying to connect with somebody and it hasn't been working, or it has been challenging, or you working together with your masculine and feminine energy, you working together with your left brain and your right brain, you working together with opposite energies from one another inside of you. And I feel like you wanted to move forward, but there was like, it was either a really hard energy to move forward from, because there was some challenge and obstacle. Now I see the 9 in front of this, though. I do see this coming full circle and see this ending. This is of course in the light, so I kind of feel like you are aware of the fact that you have to take a step forward, you have to take the lead, you have to move forward, you have the direction you are the director of your life. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on here. And I do feel with connecting and I'm hearing connecting and redirecting emotions. why I'm hearing that. So I kind of feel like in the light side, you are connecting with either the self or either somebody else, and you will be redirecting emotions. So you might have had a certain view, and you might change that view up this month. And I feel like this will be a very good thing to do because this will propel you forward. This will help you move forward. Looking at the shadow side, we got the blind enthusiasm card with a 4 and a 2 here, and also fell out seeking karmatic balance reversed, 63. So looking at these cards, a blind enthusiasm was reversed too. So looking at this card, when it came in reversed, I kind of feel like something will be shown to you this month, something that you have been blind for, or something that have been holding you back because this person looks, or this alien being looks like it is free, and when it's reversed, it's kind of showing that it wasn't free. So there might have been something that has caused you to overthink things. It might have been a situation where you didn't feel free or you felt stuck for some reason. It has to do with, we got the 4 here, stability, foundation, creating foundation, planning things, but also the two having to make choice, to being partnerships, balance, polarizing energies coming together. So I definitely feel like this month will show you something new. It will show you something that you used to be blind for, something that you didn't see before, having to do with foundation, having to do with stability, having to do with your relationship aspect, or a choice that you made or have to make. And I kind of feel like this is in the shadow because you were not aware of it. So either you were not aware of it, what else? Is there something else? So either you were not aware of a certain situation, or you didn't have the point of view of looking at the glass as a glass, and you looked at it as half full or half empty. Now there will be this eureka moment where I kind of feel like you will be getting a full spectrum of color. That's what I'm kind of getting, a full spectrum of color. And with this card here, seeking karmatic balance, I kind of feel like this is how you're telling me. I kind of feel like, looking at the blind enthusiasm card here, I kind of feel like there might be some debts that you have paid off in the last couple of months, some karmatic debts that you have paid off in the last couple of months, something you have been holding over your head, something you haven't been compassionate about when it came to yourself or came to someone else. And I kind of feel like you have either studied yourself or your emotions or the situation in a certain manner, and I see things having paid off. So whatever happened in the past or in a past life that you were challenged with, battling with, in the here and now, I kind of feel like it's coming to a closure. I kind of feel like you paid off your debt and now you're able to move forward. But I kind of do think you need to still research though, be very mindful. We got the 6 energy here, talking about mostly masculine energy, but also creating balance between masculine and feminine energy. And the 3 creating a foundation, a triangle, the Holy Trinity, mother, father, child. We're also talking about the holy, what is it? Blackout. Holy Ghost, Trinity thing, but also a child, mother, elder, like grandmother energy, aspects of yourself as being the young and the lesson energy and the elder energy. And I kind of feel like the karmatic energy has something to do with that, and things becoming back in a harmonious energy, and you being very compassionate about that, you being very understanding, because you stand on top of all this knowledge about yourself. I feel like you're standing on top of all this knowledge about yourself, and you haven't been seeing this. You haven't been seeing that the debts have already been paid. You have no need to no longer suffer. You have no need to keep yourself stuck in a certain energy or certain situation, while you can actually be free from it. What else? I definitely feel like there's something else there. I kind of feel like you need to stop seeking for ways out. That's what I'm hearing as last but least. Stop seeking for ways out of the situation, out of the energy, out of something. I know that's not very clear, but I hope it resonates and you can do something with that. looking at relationships. And when I'm talking about relationships, moving on to relationships, I'm talking about love, twin flame, soulmate. I'm talking about mother, child, father, child, parental energy, family energy, friendship energy. I'm talking about coworker energy and the relationship with yourself. We should we should say relationship with yourself as first instead of as last. Talking to myself in the we form. That sounds strange. Me and all my guides. Me and all my ancestors. So, what do we got for Pisces when it comes to relationships? Thank you. Oh, I don't know why I was pulling another one. Clearly because it was needed. Okay, what we got for you when it comes to relationships. In Dutch we say passie, in English we say passion. It says laat je hart en je ziel vrij zijn en blij zingen. I really don't like the way they said that in Dutch. But in English it says, let your heart and soul be free and sing with happiness, I think. I don't know. Dutch translation is sometimes really strange. But that's the card. Looking at all this passion flowing around. She's being really submissive to that energy of the masculine. I hear divine masculine. Then we got number 17, hope. And we got foundation and achievements, number 4. So definitely positive cards when it comes to your relationship area. I definitely see that I have to address the love aspect, soulmate. Oh, I want to say friendship. So for some of y'all, you might be in a friendship soulmate relationship. That's a very beautiful one. That needs more. I think it needs a little bit more passion. I kind of feel like some of y'all might be a little bit too comfortable with one another, and now you need to like get back the passionate energy a little bit. For others, I definitely feel like we have to talk about a relationship that's reviving. I'm hearing reviving. There's hope still there. There's also a lot of healing happening in the energy, and I probably don't know if you see this, but there's a soul in there. It almost looks like it has 2 arms, but I feel like it is the energy, the aura energy above it. But I'm seeing here, we got the 1 and the 7, of course, showing me that you're moving into a new energy with a loved one, relationship, where there is hope given to you. I feel like someone is giving you, your partner is giving you a certain solution, or your partner is offering you some sort of love, or some sort of support, or some sort of healing that will help you change your mindset. We got the 7 here, all about mindset. 7 here, all about spiritual mastery or mastery overall, mastering the self. But it also gives me a very strong feeling about the solar plexus energy, your clear sentience, the way you feel. So your psych center in your solar plexus is connected to feeling, connected to standing in your power. And I'm hearing a very loud beep in my left ear, left being very feminine energy, being your intuition. So I definitely feel like you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to your relationship. We got to listen here, and we got the beep. So I feel like this also, because it's the left side, I kind of feel like it's going to be a very more positive message coming through for you this month of December. I see you reconnecting or rekindling something, and creating a very solid foundation. You see a family here, you see a house, you see a rainbow. Rainbow is all about blessings, gifts, being grateful, new opportunities coming your way. And the 4, of course, connects you to foundation, your house, your roots, a family life, stability, organization. So I definitely feel With this card here, 7 and 1, creating an 8, I kind of feel like you have been through a karmatic situation, a karmatic issue that needed to be addressed, like we saw before. I kind of feel like the addressing of this thing, this person gave you hope again, or it will give you hope again, will give you something of value, because to me, this is a very valuable energy that this person is giving you. It's opening up, and I kind of feel like you need to surrender to the energy. And if you're a man looking at this, I kind of feel like you need to take the lead. Yeah, so the masculine energy, I feel like the masculine energy needs to take the lead a little bit more on creating the passion, and the feminine energy needs to open up a little bit more and experience the passion. Either way, I feel like you need to open up your heart more to connect to a more passionate energy, instead of just focusing on the commitment or the stability or the organizing factor of the relationship. I do see a lot of blessing. I do see a lot of coming together. This also creates for me the energy of a happy family gathering. So your Christmas experience might be one, or a Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating, New Year's Eve, not whatever, but just New Year's Eve and just Christmas. Or just experiencing connecting with family. I definitely feel like you will be having a very beautiful time, or a very healing time. At least you will come up on top with a lot of blessings and feeling connected to your family, or connected to your loved one. When I look at this as a message for the self, I don't know why I need to dress this still also, but we're just going to, sorry, we got something here. Yes, just going to address it. When I'm looking at the self, I definitely feel like you should be more open to let yourself feel love, and give whatever situation is arising here in your foundation a chance to blossom. Thank you. Now we will be moving on to work. And when I'm looking at work, I'm looking at your business job. I'm looking at study. Sorry. I'm looking at study. I'm looking at your higher purpose, or your soul purpose, your mission, your dream, why you are here, your financial material, and being of service type of energy. Yes. For Pisces, please. Oh, again, book. When I'm looking at your business work, job energy, we got first books, and it said you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. And then we got health. Looking at these cards, I definitely feel like for some of y'all, this means if you are in a job, it is very important for you to research how you can create more balance, how you can create a source where you, or a situation in your work field or studying, where you have more balance, where the situation feels more healthy, where you're able to give from a source that's not yourself. So I kind of feel like you need to make sure this month that your cup is full, and when you give to others, give from the reserve, all that's flowing over, all that's spilling over, and not from your not from your reserve, all that's spilling over, and not giving from your reserve. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Also here, I kind of feel like you need to be using your full capability of the childlike energy, the creative, innocent, open energy, then the adolescent energy, for the fruitile, for the more serious, the creating type of energy, and then the elder for the wisdom, for the wise advice. And I feel like you need to bring it all together. Some of y'all need to be studying, or will be studying, or researching something surrounding health. So I feel like health issues might come up when it comes to working. You might need to take off some time in order to get to the next level. And I also see some of y'all working towards getting an upgrade, or getting some sort of better situation in your work life, where you need to like study a little bit more in order to get what you really want. But you need to give back this month. Being of service, you need to give back. So you need to maybe share your sandwich. A little bit, a little piece, yeah. Then we will be looking at your health situation. Looking at health, I'm looking at physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Did I have all? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Yes, and any other form of health, if you can think of any. I feel like health might be a thing intertwining with work, with the work energy this month. Let me see what we got for Pisces, please. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Some of y'all will be, well, we got the Mintaken card, longing for home, belonging in the original light worker. Some of you will be, sorry, I'm going to say this. Some of you will be taking off time from work. Then we got history. We got the snake, we got the egg, and we got the crawl here. This is kind of giving me the feeling of let me first start first things first. Some of you will be taking off time from work, time to restore your emotions, your feelings, time to process certain stuff that has been happening to you on the emotional plane. Oh, so let me get an emotional card. On the emotional plane, I kind of feel like you have been diving deep, or you will be diving deep into your emotions or into your feelings surrounding a certain subject. That might be an egg energy, that might be a snake energy, or a claw energy, with the egg being either pregnancy, either child, either a new project coming to the surface, and you see her holding this egg very tightly. You see her caressing the snake, and the snake is all about shedding old skin, kundalini healing. The crow is all about vision. The crow is all about psychic centers. The crow is all about perspective and some mysterious mystical energy there. There might be for some a case where your dirty laundry will be out, and you feel the need to either retreat, or you will be sharing some of your laundry, some of your karmatic energy, some of the thing that's happening there. Then we got the stomach here, talking about your solar plexus, talking about pregnancy, or creating a child, your sexuality, your creativity, your spontaneity. That's probably not it. I don't know how to say it, but your happy energy. But I'm definitely feeling, when it comes to your health, there might be some healing that needs to be done, especially connecting to belonging, especially connecting to your emotions, especially connecting to maybe for some of you feeling lonely, not feeling empowered. There might be some issues surrounding your belly area that might come up. I definitely feel like you need to have a better perspective here. So the healing is more so emotionally, mentally, or the health aspect is more so emotionally and mentally than it is physically. But I kind of feel like some of you will be taking time off. And I feel like it's a well-deserved moment to take some rest there for you. Then looking at healing, and when I'm talking about healing, I'm talking about all things that might come to the surface that need healing, steps that you might need to take in order to get you in a better space, or in order to help you heal, or things that you definitely need to heal. Okay, thank you. Okay, oh, okay. So guys, you definitely need to read or research or connect to creating some knowledge there for you. Because we got, again, a read. And this is the third time we see a book. Third time is a charm. So definitely you need to research. You need to research on how to get out of this situation, or how to deal with a certain situation, and also to upgrade your energy level. We got chanting here. And we got a burning bowl ritual, and I think this came true for two other signs here too. So especially this one, the burning bowl. The burning bowl ritual is kind of telling me that you need to manifest things, or you are manifesting things, or you're trying to create things, or trying to put things into the realm of the physical. And to do so, you just need to keep it in mind. You need to point your energy towards it, and then you need to trust it, release it. And you can release this through fire. Fire also all about recreation, all about destroying sacred destruction, but also surrendering, also um, 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 passion. So I kind of feel like this is a very important thing for you to do this month, to maybe put things in writing, where you want to go in 2020, all your goals or your visions or your dreams, what you actually want, and then either do a burning bowl ritual, or release it in some other manner, but don't try to keep control of it. I feel like you need to be using your voice in order to stay sane. Otherwise, the energy will be clogged up in the mid area of your body, and it's not where that's not definitely not where you want it. You can be singing, you can be yelling, you can do whatever you do. Use your vocal cord to express emotion. So this will create a situation where you feel zen, where you feel yes, you need to be zen. And I know, seeing the sandwich situation, that you probably will be zen, but zen with your emotions without suppressing it, right? um and the reading energy is giving me all types of vibes of you upgrading yourself. So this is a very important energy for you. I hope that this is very helpful for you, beautiful Pisces, that you can work with this energy, that it resonates with you, of course, since it's a general reading. If it did, please give it a comment and a like. I would really, really appreciate you supporting my channel. I also would like it if you subscribe and come back for more, and we can connect with one another, and I can get to know you a little bit better through the comments and through our interactions in the community. If you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, do so. There's more spiritual goodies over there too. What else do I want to say? I just want to wish you a beautiful month. I just hope that you will be able to have compassion for yourself while spilling all these emotions and looking at things from a different perspective. I feel like it will be a very fruitful month for you coming into 2020. So this is really, I'm really joyful for you. Sending you all my love, and goodbye, beautiful Pisces.